Quality meets innovation.
When my father was facing the cost of a full roof replacement, it just didn't make sense for him at his age. He turned to Roof Savers, and they gave him a solution that was affordable, trustworthy, and long-lasting. Renew It 17 helped restore flexibility to his shingles, protected them, locked in the granules, and extended the life of his roof by 17 years with one treatment. That peace of mind meant everything to him and to me.
For many homeowners, especially those on a fixed income, the thought of a new roof can be intimidating and in many cases completely unnecessary. That's why Roof Savers created a smarter alternative. Their patent-pending Renew It 17 technology is designed to extend the life of your existing roof by 17 years with just one application, helping protect checking, savings, and retirement accounts.
Here's how Roof Savers does it with a simple, proven three-step process. Step 1 is a roof tune-up, replacing missing shingles, repairing pop nails, and checking any pipe boots for leaks. Second, a professional soft wash, where we gently wash your roof to remove unsightly black streaks, algae, moss, and organic buildup, instantly improving curb appeal. Step 3 is the Renew It application. We apply our patent-pending Renew It 17 formula, adding 17 years of additional life to your roof with just one treatment.
Roof Savers preserved my father's roof, and they can help preserve yours too.
America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today. The Live 5-for-6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, data center discussions in Augusta. Why city leaders want your input before making a decision. As your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with more time in Augusta to talk about data centers. City leaders extending the moratorium on approving new ones by 60 more days and holding 3 more meetings to get public input. George Escala has the story.
Data center development.
The data center debate in Augusta taking a new twist, and it's what many want to see.
I think it would be very important, especially people between now and the 60 days will become more educated on data centers.
Richard Jones, one of the 11 speakers confronting commissioners on the proposed data center ordinance and the need to extend the moratorium on new ones. Commissioners voting to extend the moratorium by 60 days and agree to hold 3 additional public meetings to gather input.
It actually gives time for people that has any opposition or any kind of concerns to bring forth 4 to 3 different meetings we have.
With data centers a major concern, city planners drafting new regulations to govern them. Cal Ray of the Development Authority says the organization is not recruiting data centers, but data centers are seeking to come to Augusta.
There were data centers actively looking at Augusta. We are not involved with that. So from our standpoint, 60 more days to get it right is absolutely the right course of action.
But for some in Augusta, the right course of action is not just a moratorium or a new ordinance, but it's a strong no to any and all new ones.
Right now, with the amount we have in the United States, enough is enough. We don't need no more.
There is a place for a data center, and that's in the heavy industrial areas, no different than where our plants are at.
The next step for city leaders is a visit to a QTS data center in Atlanta in 2 weeks. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF News Channel 6.
Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci joins us now for a first check of the weather.
Well, here in the CSRA, we're mostly dry, but down in New Orleans, they're dealing with Tropical Storm Bertha. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam that has been shaking frequently with the gusty winds, very overcast skies, and some light rainfall happening. Here's the latest on Bertha. Winds are still at 45 miles per hour. It made landfall around 2 p.m. Central Time today, and it's moving west at 7 miles per hour. So Bertha is not bringing us any direct impacts, but it is leading to a southwest wind, increasing the moisture here in the CSRA on top of a cold front that's moving in, and that means rain chances will be high starting on Friday. But a little breezy today, winds up to around 10 to 12 miles per hour, gusts up to 20. And on Live Viper 6, I'm tracking some showers from McDuffie County down to Burke County and Jefferson County. One little batch of heavy rain here, and that's moving up towards the northeast. So most of us are dry, but don't be alarmed if you run into a quick shower. We had near average temperatures today, 93 in the afternoon, so just a little bit cooler than the previous couple of days. Still at 93 in Augusta, 92 in Aiken. Heat index is tolerable, not too bad, but we are up to 105 in Evans. Now for the rest of our evening, we're going to be partly cloudy and mostly dry. We'll drop into the low 80s by the 10 o'clock hour. And as we look ahead here, still just a 20% chance of rain for Thursday, but higher rain chances on Friday and Saturday with a little bit of a cool down. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
All right, thank you so much, Jenna. In McCormick County, the investigation continues in the murder of a 13-year-old boy. Daryl Lowry was found dead in Clarks Hill Lake near a dock in Modoc Shores. The McCormick County Sheriff's Office requested SLED take over the investigation. Investigators say 17-year-old Landon Moore and a 16-year-old got into a fight with Lowry. Police say Lowry was cut with a knife and then held underwater until he died. Moore is charged with murder. The charges against the 16-year-old have not been announced. Questions continued to surround the Richmond County Sheriff's Office after 4 former deputies were arrested over the alleged misuse of license plate reader technology. Jartavius Edmond is in the studio now with more.
While the investigation continues in Richmond County, neighboring Columbia County says license plate readers have become one of the most effective investigative tools. Investigators say 4 former Richmond County deputies allegedly used the flock system for personal reasons, leading to criminal charges in their termination. Major Andy says the technology has helped solve a wide range of cases.
The LPRs that we have in place have been incredibly effective. We have used them to catch criminals, anything from a hit and run accident where the suspect leaves the scene all the way to thefts, burglaries, robberies, and everything in between since 2023, and they have been incredibly effective for us.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office has not said whether any policy changes or any additional safeguards will be implemented as the case moves forward. However, I am scheduled to speak with Sheriff Brantley on July 30th. Jenny?
All right, Jartavius, thank you. Today, Sheriff Eugene Brantley and the Richmond County Sheriff's Office hosted day 2 of the 2nd annual youth basketball camp. Young athletes ages 7 to 16 spent the day building their basketball skills while also building teamwork and connections. Coaches and law enforcement say this event extends well beyond basketball.
One of the things that we hope they leave with is that they see a positive light in law enforcement. All law enforcement isn't bad. And one of the things that we want to do, we want to build those relationships. We want to continue and connect with the kids because we want to help them be better in society.
The Sheriff's Office will announce next year's registration on its social media posts. The small business community in Augusta is coming together to support one of its own. Over the weekend, Mosh Pits Eats posted on Facebook that owner Jason Parrish is in the hospital waiting to have quintuple bypass surgery. A GoFundMe raised more than $13,000 in 24 hours, and many business owners are doing events to help.
My prayers are out for the family and everybody, and when Jason sees this, man, you're going to pull through. Like, everything's going to be awesome. Like, you're one of the hardest working people I know. So you'll get through all this stuff.
I hope everything goes fine. We just hope for the best, and we can keep on praying for him.
You can find more information on how to make a donation or attend an event to support the Parrish family at WJBF.com. People in Aiken coming to Cumberland AME Church for a community town hall.
News Nation.
Not many races left in the regular season.
All right, gang, here we go.
The sense of urgency is high.
You're either good enough or not good enough.
This is crazy. He's got to get as many points as he can. Make the chase, run for a championship.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Qualifying starts at noon and racing starts at 3 on CW6.
A drunk driver comes down the road and I didn't even see him.
There was a truck parked across the road. I never saw it until it was too late.
When clients call, you can feel the burden that they're carrying, and we want to make sure people understand that we're here to help them.
Make your great escape during the Hyundai Getaway.
Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci back with us now. That's something to have the president visit your high school.
I know, seriously, that is really cool. Well, our forecast is looking cooler as we go into Saturday. We'll have a drop in temperatures as those rain chances increase. We'll also have a threat of flash flooding and some storms, and also have more details on Tropical Storm Bertha when we return.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've battled against insurance company giants, and we've won a lot. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
At Queen City Home Store in Aiken, we're your one-stop shop for everything for your home, from appliances to furniture, mattresses, electronics, and more. With flexible financing, express delivery, and our price match guarantee, why shop anywhere else? Conveniently located for customers from Augusta, Grovetown, and Martinez, making it easy to get exactly what you need when you need it. Find us at 3609 Richland Avenue, next door to Master Chevrolet in Aiken. Queen City Home Store, where you're always home.
The Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale is going on now. Hurry in to get big savings and endless sofa possibilities. Choose from a huge selection of sofas on sale. Save on fabric sofas, sleeper sofas, plush leather sofas, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Every sofa you see is priced low to sell fast. It's what Rooms to Go does best. So shop the Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale going on now.
We're more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
When doubt surrounds. Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's the latest on Live Viper 6. Most of us are dry, but I've been tracking these showers that started out down around Johnson and Washington counties. Now they're moving up towards the northeast, getting closer to the metro. Northern Burke County seeing a batch of heavier rain, and then also parts of Richmond County, Columbia, getting closer to the lake as well, and along I-20 in McDuffie County. But this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. Dry at the station. Very cloudy though, and temperatures are a little cooler than they were yesterday, but still hot. We're at 93 degrees, feeling like 100. At least we aren't hot enough to have a heat advisory today, but we still have plenty of moisture around with dew points in the 70s and a south-southwest wind of 8 miles per hour. So low 90s across the board, with the exception of some of our western counties like Sandersville, now down to 84 degrees. And here's our satellite and radar. I'm keeping an eye on this cold front that will eventually bring us some higher rain chances as we go into our Friday and Saturday. And there's Tropical Storm Bertha centered around New Orleans, and that is moving off towards the west. So the track of Bertha keeping it far away from us. It will eventually be making another landfall somewhere along the Texas coast. And then after we get through Friday, we'll no longer be talking about Bertha. So for our forecast in the CSRA, Bertha is continuing to bring us a southwest wind. So we are seeing a lot of moisture around the area with high temperatures getting into the mid-90s. A hot and humid day tomorrow with that heat index up to around 100. Then a little bit of relief on Saturday, especially down to 89 degrees. And then we heat right back up next week. Dew Dew points will remain high, so even with that cool down, it's still going to be humid this weekend with rain chances getting up to 60% Friday, 70% on Saturday, with a slight risk of excessive rainfall for Friday and Saturday. So we'll be watching for the possibility of flash flooding, especially in places around Augusta and Aiken and up towards the north. So the northern portion of the CSRA has that higher chance of flooding, I would say. But for the rest of tonight, just that very spotty activity until around 9 o'clock. Then we're dry as we go into our Thursday morning. So here's a look at our feature cast. Bertha sliding off towards the west. Here comes the cold front. That'll bring some isolated showers and weak storms in our northern counties tomorrow. As this front slowly moves across the area and stalls out, we will see more scattered activity on Friday, and then widespread rain starting Saturday afternoon, continuing into the evening as that area of low pressure develops over us. So once again, highest rain chance will be on Saturday. You may want to have some indoor plans just in case. And then as we go into our Sunday, much drier conditions, down to a 30% chance of rain, and those temperatures heat back up to around 95 to 96 degrees early next week. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Marley Pulliam from Washington. Marley, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Jenna. Coming up, it's the return of a CSRA standout catcher. We'll take you to Truist Park next in sports.
We're celebrating America's 200th great deal and a great deal more.
My husband was in a pretty serious accident, which led to my husband actually passing away, which was very hard on our family.
I was 16 years old. It was incredibly traumatic.
Being able to take the burden off of you guys to handle the legal aspect at least gave you all a chance to kind of get through those first several years.
Austin and his team fought to the end. I'm so thankful that I found Austin.
If you've lost a loved one because of someone else's negligence, call Austin Jackson.
I'm attorney Latasha Barnes from the Barnes Law Office right here in Augusta, Georgia. If you've been injured, call me first. We are all female firm. We are women who win.
Call us today or visit us at thebarneslawoffice.com.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power is there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power, here for Georgia, here for you.
Shepherd Community Blood Center to give.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Tonight, the series continues between the Braves and the Padres, and we are focusing on the return of San Diego's catcher. Gianna Seflu is live from Truist Park to tell us all about this catcher. Hey, Gianna.
Yeah, Ellison, that's right. I am here at Truist Park in Atlanta, where one local CSRA standout is making his return here to the Peach State. Now, for Padres catcher Luis Campusano, this is a special homecoming for him. The 27-year-old went to Cross Creek High School. His father played for the Augusta Pirates in the minor leagues, now known as the Green Jackets. Now, Campusano made his major league debut back in 2021, and he's had a breakout season for the Padres, hitting .297, 4 home runs, 22 hits, and 12 RBI. He just returned from the 10-day IL due to abdominal soreness, but he's just grateful to be back in his home state where it all started.
It means everything. I got friends and family out here, and they're just excited to see me out here and play, and it's just good being back home. So every day, just getting after it, and getting my work in, going to school, and afterwards just practicing and waiting on my dad, so we can just continue on practice, and just an everyday thing. So it was just a constant grind, and I knew where I wanted to be one day, and a lot of hard work just had to be put in. So I'm grateful to be here now.
Now, he is living out his dream in the major leagues. He is in the starting lineup tonight as catcher, so stay tuned for some of those highlights at 11. And his manager, Craig Stamen, we'll have to see what he says later on tonight as well. But for now, reporting live at Truist Park, Gianna Seflu, WJBF News Channel 6 Sports. Ellison, back to you in studio.
Thanks, Gianna. And the SEC kickoff continues in Tampa and UGA in South Carolina. The coaches and student athletes, they took center stage yesterday. Now, both Coach Kirby Smart and Shane Beamer, they took stage to address questions on their staff, players, and schedules for the upcoming season. The 9-game SEC schedule will begin week 3 for both the Dogs and Gamecocks. The last time these two teams played each other was in 2023, and week 11 is when the Carolina...
Back to you in studio.
Thanks, Gianna. And the SEC kickoff continues in Tampa and UGA in South Carolina. The coaches and student athletes, they took center stage yesterday. Now, both Coach Kirby Smart and Shane Beamer, they took stage to address questions on their staff, players, and schedules for the upcoming season. The 9-game SEC schedule will begin week 3 for both the Dogs and Gamecocks. The last time these two teams played each other was in 2023, and week 11 is when the Carolina-Georgia rivalry gets renewed. There has been 76 meetings between the schools, and now it's finally back.
That rivalry is very pivotal and meaningful to a lot of our fan base, especially on that side of the state. So Shane's done an incredible job there. It's always an incredible environment, and they've got an incredible team coming back.
When you talk about geographically, right across the river, it's a big deal. And Augusta, Georgia. I know a lot of Gamecocks in the state of Georgia. I know a lot of Bulldogs in the state of South Carolina. And I love being able to play it. It'll be fun.
UGA and USC will face off Saturday, November 21st.
Yeah, that'll be a big day.
Yeah,
all right, Ellison. We'll be right back.
You are more than your car wreck.
Finally tonight, a major tech show in China showcasing everything robots can do. More than 300 humanoid robots from Chinese companies were on display over the weekend. Some folded clothes, did laundry, and organized household items. Others tied shoelaces, packed boxes, and even played table tennis. See, Ellison, you can get somebody to do a humanoid to do your dusting. That's our report for now. News Channel 6 continues at 7 right after World News Tonight. Good night.